Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today is the 18th of December, and if this goes according to plan, the video itself will go up on the 25th of December, which for many people is Christmas. However, if you've read the theme of this video, or the title of this video, you might then be questioning why I've already worn Christmas outfits for a week. But here in Sweden, most of us who do celebrate Christmas celebrate on the 24th, which is Sunday. So if things go according to plan, I will wear around 7 outfits, maybe 5, maybe 6, we'll see, throughout this next week, ending on Sunday when we will celebrate Christmas with our families. And I figured, why not Christmas it up in here? Now, for me, that will mean red. Primarily, it will mean red. It will mean any Christmas-themed items I have. I have 2 that are clothing items. I do also have 1 brooch that I will try to remember to wear at some point this year. I always forget. I've had that brooch since I was a kid, and I think I've remembered like 3 Christmases in, let's say, in 25 years then, because I haven't had it since I was like a baby. I did actually wear it once already this year, because when I had I don't know if I've told you that I've joined a choir, but when we had our choir performance for the semester, I wore my red blazer, which you'll probably see this week, with that brooch on the lapel. And so it's already gotten 1 outing this year, but maybe it should get another one. Maybe. But yes, I figured Christmassy outfits, and this might mean that you get to see a very special outfit that I'm not actually really planning to wear this week, but I might as well include it as a bonus outfit. I won't tell you more about that right now, but just envision a Christmas tree. And hopefully you won't be disappointed. Either way, today's the 18th. It's the first day of this week and of this clothing situation. And I figured I'd show you what I'm wearing before I tuck into bed, which is right there. And I'm very tired. So I'm wearing a pretty simple outfit today. It consists of this red knit jumper that I've had for a few years. It is then paired with one of my several wool skirts. This one is blue and red and white in a checkered pattern, and I want to say it's an A-line skirt. It doesn't have a lot of swoosh, which we all know I like. It's pretty straight, a little bit out like that, so I guess that's A-line. And it's very comfortable, and it goes very well with this top. Now, this skirt has no lining. Don't worry, I'm not going to flash you. It has no lining, so I've put on this, you can't really tell, but this black slip dress that I have that I only ever wear for making pieces a bit more slippery, when they need that. Because this skirt will just get stuck on my tights otherwise. So I wear the slip dress tucked into my tights, because I am, of course, also wearing black tights. Anyone surprised? I'm not. So I tuck the top of that dress into the tights so that it will serve as a skirt. Now, I usually wear this jumper, and actually this exact outfit, with a white button down underneath. We're all shocked, I know. I have 2 white button downs with embellished collars, and one of them is very tight compared to the other one, which is very oversized. And the tight one has fit really well under this jumper and just have the collar and a bit of the sleeves peeking out. However, that shirt ripped the other day. It ripped down here, like not even on the seam, like behind the seam, the fabric ripped. It has been getting so much wear. I think I've just simply worn it out, and it has also gotten tighter over time. And so I think it's time, I guess. I'm hoping to save the collar part and turn like that into some sort of bib so I can keep using the shirt in the same way under stuff. But that's a different story. I am therefore not wearing that under this because it's broken and I haven't tried to fix it yet and turn it into a bib. But I'm wearing this red knit jumper, which I've realized over the day, the sleeves have really shrunken. I've been pulling on them, trying to make them longer. Hasn't really worked. We'll see if next time I wash it, I can stretch them a bit and they will get longer, because this feels like a weird length. But yes, this is outfit number 1 for day 1. This is nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing super out there, but it's an outfit that I'm comfortable in. I've worn it for many Christmases and many just winters in the past. I've had this skirt for, 4 years now, something like that. And it was time to whip it out again, I guess. So with that being said, I will show you tomorrow's outfit right now. It is day 2, namely the 19th of December. So far 2 for 2 for actually doing this challenge every day. We'll see how I fare with this moving forward. But here is today's outfit. I am wearing the same sweater as yesterday, and I've paired it with this green skirt that I thrifted this summer, and I've worn in a few recent videos. Let's see if I can link some of that up here, some of them up here. And I just thought, what is more Christmas, color-wise, to many people, myself included, more than red and green. So I figured I'd do that, but I didn't want it to be just a red sweater and a green skirt, and of course my trusty black tights. I did also put on this little brooch that I mentioned in yesterday's clip. This is my little Christmas tree brooch that I've had since I was a kid. My mom has a very similar one, but hers actually has colourful baubles. Mine is just kind of gold-y. And the first thing I did this morning when I'd put this outfit on, I put my jacket and scarf and stuff on, went out to the car, took all that off again, put that in the passenger seat, walked around the car, sat down in the driver's seat, looked down and was like, where did the brooch go? Turns out it had slipped off when I took my jacket and stuff off. But I found it was fine. I let it dry a bit in the car because it had landed in this slushy ice situation we've got going on at the moment. But I've worn it ever since. And my name tag at work is oval shaped, like a lying down oval like that. And I wore that just underneath this, and so it looked like my name tag wore a little Christmassy hat, which was very cute. I really liked this outfit, and I did have a coworker today ask, what are you going to wear at Christmas, like on Christmas Eve? What are you going to be wearing? Not that I'm going to see her then, but because she said that because you're wearing all your Christmas stuff now, like, how are we going to ramp this up for Christmas, sort of? And I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but hopefully something good. Hopefully definitely something comfortable, because that's very important generally, but also Christmas and all food and stuff and sitting and hanging out with people and all that. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which is a work from home day for me, and it will be tomorrow as well. And I have an idea that I'm not exactly sure how good it would be to put that on, like how good that would look. I'm being very vague. But I might try that for tomorrow, to have done that outfit in the comfort of my own home where I don't really have to see anyone. I see my husband and I see Teresa, and that's it. I don't have any like work calls or anything tomorrow, or no, like video calls at least. I'm thinking I might do that just to try it from the comfort, safety, whatever of my own home, not having to see anyone. I'm really intrigued. So I guess I'll just show you that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this isn't actually what I had in mind, so bear with me. It is Wednesday, it is a work from home day, it is just after 3:30 and I've wrapped up for the day and, put my computer away and all that. And I wanted to film this now when there was perhaps a semblance of daylight, but don't think there is, huh? Either way, my plan for today was indeed green, which I have successfully done, but my sort of theme that I talked about yesterday was going to be the Grinch. Green. I do have to admit right now that I don't think I have ever seen the entire film. But anyway, Grinch was the theme I was going for, and I was a little uncertain because I don't have that much green, she says, dressed completely in green, and I didn't know how well things would pair. And also, turned out this morning that the sweater I intended to wear is in the wash, so I couldn't wear it. Because I do have a much, much darker green sweater that is a little bit fussy, or has some texture to it. This is entirely smooth, and as far as I know, the Grinch is fluffy, hairy, whatever word you want to use for that. And so I was going to try that. However, that was in the wash, and so I've kind of winged it, and I'm not super happy with it, but I'm also not super mad with it. So let's walk you through it. I'm also realizing, because I am wearing the same skirt as yesterday, that this is almost so far a part 2 to my changing one item every day video, which I'll link up here. This isn't intentional, and I don't think I'm going to keep going with this like that. But either way, it's just so far 3 days in a row has turned out that way, and that's a little bit funny. But either way, I am wearing, like I said, the same green skirt I wore yesterday, and I've paired it with this green sweater. And I want to say that in the viewfinder right now, these don't look quite as green as I feel like they are. They look a bit more blue but they are green. It won't really focus super well. These two are not exactly the same shade of green, but it sort of kind of works. And I do think the vest ties it together. I think if I was to take the vest off, it would look weird and too green, perhaps. Bless you. I have 2 cats in the bed right here, and one of them just sneezed. I don't know if you heard her. But yeah, like this doesn't look as good, I think. Also, the skirt is falling off. This doesn't look as good, so I figured I'd put the vest on and sort of tie that together. And I've styled both of these pieces with this vest before, just with other tops or bottoms, you know? The vest itself is not overly Christmassy. It has more of a floral pattern to it than anything Christmassy. And let me actually go get that. I was considering wearing this vest instead that you haven't seen in any of my videos because it's a very recent thrift find. It is a velvety vest. Actually has velvet on the back too, which it just looks black on camera, but a lot of times vests can be really pretty from the front and then really plain on the back, like this one is. And I thought maybe that would look good too, also be a bit more textured, because again, the Grange has a bit more texture than just smooth, or so I've understood. But either way, I went with the vest that I'm wearing, and it works. This is definitely not a new favorite outfit in any way, but I do like the vest, I do like the skirt and the top separately. I just don't know if I'm going to wear all 3 of them together ever again, and I can't button this with one hand, so here we are. And you might be surprised to hear, actually, that I am not wearing any black tights with this. I'm not wearing any tights. That's my knee. You'll see it better in the try-on portion, but I'm wearing these candy cane striped socks instead that I've had for many, many years now, and I usually wear them at or around Christmas. Some years I've forgotten, but I figured that would add a pop of red. I am not a huge fan of this outfit, but the socks made it more fun. I also don't know if they really go because they kind of clash with the vest, but still, it's fine. I've just been at home and I'm waiting for Marcus and Teresa to come home from their little excursion today, and then we're going to put up our tree because we never got around to putting up our tree yesterday. So the tree is going up and getting decorated, and I'm not going to say I'm dressed as a Christmas tree because that might be giving something away for a future clip, but yeah, it works. I'm not overly enthused by it. I don't think it screams Christmas. The socks scream Christmas. Christmas, Christmas. Can you hear them? It doesn't scream Christmas in the way that I feel like the previous 2 outfits have, or at least more so have, but it is what it is. Tomorrow is my last day of work before the Christmas holidays. I have vacation on Friday, and then the 23rd through the 26th are weekend/holiday days. So, yeah, thinking I should maybe do something special for work tomorrow. We'll see if I have the energy to, because I'm just wanting time off right now. But we'll see how I do and what I do, and I'll show it to you. So see you tomorrow. All right, we're back for day 4. It's Thursday, and I'm wearing my 4th outfit. Today was also my last day of work pre-Christmas, so I think the next 2 outfits are going to be either leaning more basic, comfortable, barely leaning Christmas. Like, I have a Christmas dress that is a dress. It's not super, I don't know, this just feels more like I've put together an outfit than put on a dress. Nothing wrong with dresses. I am a big connoisseur of dresses, but either that or I'm going to go wilder and crazier, including said Christmas tree that I just keep hinting at and will show you at some point, because I have, I don't have to see people. I am seeing people on Sunday, Christmas Eve. We're going to be 13 people, so we have 10 guests coming over, and Teresa's mom is showing up already on Saturday, but that doesn't mean I have to be presentable, right? It doesn't mean I have to dress for the occasion. I don't know. We will tackle that when we get there. But for now, here is today's outfit. I want to go to bed. I've been up since 5 and it's now almost 10, and it's just been a long day finishing everything up pre-Christmas break for me, or Christmas vacation. So yes, I am wearing the same sweater I wore yesterday. Not really intentional. I went to the gym this morning, so I didn't get dressed in these clothes until after that. But I brought this, and I brought a green t-shirt, and that the green of that t-shirt is more of a green. This still feels a little bit blue. It is greener, I think, than it looks on camera, but either way. I have paired that with the blazer I think I mentioned the other day as a red blazer, a bit velvety in texture, which is quite nice, and then I've pinned my little Christmas tree on it again. So I've now worn it for 3 days out of this Christmas period, which for me is a lot, and I feel like I've caught up on 3+ years of not wearing it at all. I'm getting there. I've also then paired this with a grey skirt. Nothing Christmassy about it. It's a pretty big pleated wool blend skirt that I like a lot, that I thrifted in February, I want to say. And then on the bottom, I am wearing the same socks. Well, I'm wearing black tights, and then the same socks that I wore yesterday. Really happy with this, really comfortable. Felt really dressy. I think it's the blazer and the skirt in combination. The blazer is a little bit tight in its sleeves. I mean, it's a fitted blazer. And even though this sweater isn't very thick, it was still an extra added layer. So bending my arm like this there is some limitation to what I can do in the elbow department. But I was really, really warm because, wool blend skirt and 2 layers on top. I was very warm, which was nice. Granted, my workspace wasn't super cold today for some reason, or it was just because I was wearing more clothes and I didn't feel cold. Who knew? But yeah, very happy with this, and I'm excited to show you what I put together tomorrow. All right, here we have the outfit for day number 5. I just changed the battery and it's flashing at me again, so I'm gonna try to keep this brief. This is the aforementioned Christmas dress that I've mentioned before. It's a dark grey and it has these reindeers on the front, and I like it. I don't wear it very frequently. It's a very seasonal outfit for me, or very seasonal item for me. Whereas a wool skirt I could wear all of winter, this feels very Christmas type thing. But I wear it sometimes. I like it. It's very soft. It does have a kind of scratchy tag at the back, but that is removable. I could just do that. A thing with this dress though is that it is quite loosely knit. You can see my arm through that. And that is also how it is constructed in the dress part of the dress, not just in the sleeves, which makes it see-through, which is a bit of a problem. What I've done today is I have paired it with a little black slip dress. You probably can't see that I have, and that works, but this slip dress has a tendency to keep riding up. I wore it in the first outfit of this week, the wool skirt, the plaid one. I wore it under that to give some friction, or to stop the friction between the dress and the tights. That worked decently, but it does keep bunching up and riding up. And I remember that last time I wore this Christmas dress, I just wore it with some black tights and a black tank top underneath, and that worked fine, and dare I even say better. Either way, I've been very comfortable in this today. It is shorter. You can't really tell in this clip. You'll be able to see in the try-on clip. It is a bit shorter than most things I wear, and I felt fine despite being out and about around people. So that's good. I also like that it does have some swoosh to it. Have you ever heard me say that before? But like I mentioned yesterday, today was a day off work. I drove Teresa into town. She had an errand, and then we did some last minute Christmas stuff, including, but not limited to, and not actually Christmas, buying some snow chains for the car. We are in the middle of a very big snowstorm. We had snow a while ago and it stuck around for a long time, and then that all kind of melted in the beginning of this week, and now it's a snowstorm and so much snow, and we live on a little bit of a hill, and our car couldn't get up that. This was a problem last winter too, though not as bad, and then we had people over a few weeks ago pre this storm, and one of the cars got stuck in the snow, and we were 3 people pushing the car to get it up the hill. Again, not a very tall one, but still a hill. And yeah, luckily today we'd bought snow chains, we put them on. They kept messing with us. One of them kept falling off, and we had to dig around. I was lying on my stomach in the snow, trying to get the snow chain out and back on, and it was a whole thing. So good thing we bought them. This outfit was surprisingly comfortable for lying in the snow. Who knew? Yeah, don't want to do that again. On to tomorrow's outfit. Hello and Merry Christmas. Today is the 24th. Yesterday I ended up wearing the same thing I wore the day before because I spent the day shoveling snow and running errands and all of that, and it didn't really call for a new outfit, in my opinion. But here is my outfit for the 24th, which is when we've celebrated Christmas. It is 10 in the evening now, and we've sent most of our guests home, or they've left. We didn't kick them out, but they've gone home. And we are about ready to go to bed. It's been a very, very good day, but a very long, people-intense day. So this is technically the last outfit for this week. However, I will show you the Christmas tree outfit that I've been hinting at, either as an overlay right now, or I'll film a separate clip for it. But this Christmas tree outfit I made in 2016, which is when I was going to work my last Christmas, or so I thought. I had worked 4 Christmases in a row, and I was switching jobs to a Monday through Friday kind of job. So I thought, I'm never going to work another Christmas. And I also worked, for those 4 years, I worked in the ER in 2 different hospitals. And my thought was that no one wants to be in the hospital on Christmas. They would rather be home, either, like, regardless if they're working or a patient or someone's next of kin, you know, they probably don't want to be here. So if I can make their day a little bit better, that's nice, you know. And I actually did it all 4 years. I scaled it up. First year I had a little headband with some Merry Christmas things that moved when you talked. They were on springs. And then I scaled it up and scaled it up and scaled it up. And then I made this outfit, which is a circle skirt made of this like textured, almost quilted fabric, and a little cape triangular thing, which was made from some of the leftover fabric when I cut the skirt out. And it's decorated, both of them are decorated with baubles, real baubles, and some bows and other stuff. And the back of the skirt and the back of the cape is little felt balls instead, so I could sit down and lean back and not break a bunch of baubles. Good thinking. Some of the baubles have fallen off over the years, but I've replaced them. I have a pack still. I still have several that I haven't used in a pack that I switched them out with as need be. And then I also made this cone hat to complete the ensemble of being a tree. And it was very well received, the whole outfit. And I wore it for that Christmas at work. And then the following year I wore it for Christmas when I saw family. And I wore it last year on the 13th of December, which is when we celebrate Lucia, which it's a thing. And so I wore that at work then too. And that was also very well received, like ridiculously well received. So much so they were asking me to do it again this year. And I didn't because I was working from home. But either way, it's too good of an outfit to not wear occasionally. It's so much fun. And I really like how that project was wild and crazy. And I finished it way too late into the night for the day that I needed it. And didn't get a whole lot of sleep. But also it was so fun to make. It wasn't as scary as making real proper clothes is for me. Like, I'm scared to take a skirt in, you know. I don't know, it's just scary, but that was just so much fun and I really liked it, so I wanted to share that with you. With that being said, happy holidays. I hope you're having a good time regardless of if or what you're celebrating, and here's to the new year because we're almost there. So let's keep our fingers crossed for a good, happy, healthy 2024. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon, so I hope to see you then. Bye!